Listen to that chime. An emergency order. Exterminate all Metroid organisms on Planet Zebes. And defeat the mechanical lifeform Mother Brain. Yep, it is time for a brand new Let's Play. Hello everyone, I am Andrew Dornan, also known as the 12th Kind here on YouTube, and today is some more Let's Play. Well, in this case, it's a Let's Play Metroid. Alright, so, real quick, you may notice that this is going to be a 100% Let's Play, and that is what we're going to do. I am doing the easy difficulty. The reason why is because most people who are just now getting into Metroid, probably because of Smash Bros. Ultimate, they might pick up Metroid Zero Mission. Metroid Zero Mission is, I feel like, one of the few, I would have to double check this, but it's one of the few games that actually has a dedicated easy mode. And then you can do normal and then hard. Easy and normal, as you saw, were unlocked right away. Also, have you finished reading this? Okay, cool. Gave you enough time. Another reason is because if you see my Metroid Fusion Let's Play, you would know that I sometimes am not the best at the combat in the Metroid game. So that's why I decided to do it this way. That way the Let's Play can flow along. You can, if you're starting this out on easy, then great. You'll have, well, an easy time following along. Real quick, we're going, we went to the left to grab the Morph Ball. Gain access to narrow passageways. The signature ability of Metroid. And in case you are completely brand new to the Metroid series and you've never even like heard of Metroid or any of the games before, you may be wondering, you know, like, hey, Metroid Zero Mission, does that make this the first Metroid? Well, yes, it's actually a remake of the very first Metroid game, simply titled Metroid, released on the Nintendo Entertainment System way back in the day. Real quick, I wanted to show that there is an energy tank here, but we can't necessarily get to that real quick. Or right now, I should say. So here we have our first Chozo. We can jump right in. And this Chozo statue gives us a waypoint for us to follow, and it points out certain abilities. There are some abilities that aren't pointed out directly, and you'll actually have to go out of your way to get it. To get those abilities. Also, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but another reason why I'm doing easy difficulty is because it just helps the Let's Play flow better. There are two bosses in this game that I actually had a really hard time with on normal difficulty, and I figured, you know, on easy difficulty won't necessarily get the best post-credit scene, but it is definitely nice to showcase all of the things, and also, you know, just kind of showcase the story. Alright, so here we go. There aren't a lot of sequence breaking moments or things that will allow you to sequence break in this game, except for this one instance is one that comes to mind. So we can do this, and now we can go this way instead of getting the long beam. However, I don't necessarily want to do that, so we are going along the intended path. If there are any more sequence breaks, I will make sure to point them out whenever possible. But for now, we are going along the intended path. There are some items that you can get that aren't necessarily required, but they would definitely be helpful. So here we are. Just point out where we are. We went up that long hallway, and now here we are with the long beam. This was actually like most abilities that we'll pick up, these are abilities, or just about all the abilities here, are abilities from the original Metroid game. So in the original Metroid, you actually start off with a pretty, short range beam, as you saw there, and also you have to pick up an item that increases the length of your beam, which really helps out in a lot of cases, especially before we get some other items. Alright, so now we're here. I should also mention that I have an outline. I have notes that detail all the episodes, and so sorry. So I'm kind of going off of that, and as we can see, there are two statues here that showcase two possible bosses that we'll need to defeat at some point, which is pretty nice. That's like, hey, defeat these two, and then it opens up a walkway. Gotcha. I'll do that a lot. Just like, that's my shtick. Is if I'm startled or wasn't expecting something, even though I was totally trying to expect it, I'll just start sputtering or sing. If I'm really terrified, I'll start singing, which is something that might happen a lot if I ever start doing horror games. Alright, so now we've activated the second Chozo waypoint, is what I call them, because they are given from the Chozo. Another thing is, here on Planet Zebes, there are multiple, I guess you could call them continents, or just zones, and you can actually, what I think is very, very cool, is that you can press A here on the map screen and bring up, all the different areas, and then you can actually select them and press A and actually view that area's map. And now, of course, we only have the one area map, and so it's not necessarily too useful for us right now, but in the future it'll definitely be helpful when it comes to finding items. Also, you may have noticed I do have a couple of completed files, and you may have been like, well, why didn't you select one of those? Because it kind of clutters the screen and is more so for the completionist in you who wants to go and do that kind of thing. And so I figured, it'd be nice. Let's see. Oh, okay, I went the wrong way. So I figured it'd be nice to not have that, and so I decided to just make some supplemental graphics that you'll see on either side. So yeah. Also, sorry, sometimes I gotta really concentrate. There will definitely be oh, I forgot to mention, I am playing this on the Nintendo Wii U, the Wii U Virtual Console, and there's a thing about earthquake. There's a thing about the Wii U Virtual Console that is pretty neat and handy, and that's if you press in ZR or just tap the screen, you'll bring up the Virtual Console menu, and you can use this as kind of like a save state for those of you who have used emulators in the past. And it basically runs off the same principle, but instead of having multiple save states, you just have the one. And so it's really neat. It's really handy when you're trying to get that kind of stuff. So we got the missiles. Let's see how. Okay, yeah, we're doing pretty good on time. Grab the missiles, and so let's head on back, because we don't actually need to go that way. And in fact, there are some things that will be impeding our progress. But here we go. Whoa! Welcome to the first mini boss. This fella is pretty dangerous. He's got spikes and all that crazy stuff. And oh, yeah, he'll swing down. Oh wow, we actually defeated him. See, sometimes I'm not the best shot, and so I'll just keep missing. But we actually defeated him, which means we get the charge beam. Wow, the only reason why I've had trouble with that boss is because I always, can't aim. I can't hit the broadside of a space barn, and so, when it comes to getting this charge beam, I actually have a bit of a difficulty. Well, that's actually cool that we now have the charge beam ability. And that will probably happen a few times where I'm like, alright, well, we'll encounter this guy, and then, you know, it's a shame that we didn't defeat him right away, but we'll defeat him later. But this was like, nope, we defeated him now because we just were that good. So I guess that's the Let's Play curse in reverse. And so, anyways, this first episode is a bit short, but it's because when I make these outlines, I think of, you know, how things I want it to flow, like in terms of getting upgrades and all the extra power-ups, like extra energy tanks or missile tanks, and also just overall progress. And because there was also a lot of info dumping on this Let's Play and the format and how I'm doing supplemental graphics, I feel like this is actually a good point to end the episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Now, a quick note that I feel like I have to let you guys know is that this video is actually being pre-recorded in late August, more specifically August 27th, 2018, and a lot more videos will be pre-recorded because by the time these come out, I will be rather busy, and so I would like to have these videos out so that way you guys get this Let's Play unimpeded, so that way you don't get like episodes like 1, 2, all the way through 7, and then like a couple of weeks of random hiatus because something came up, and then the Let's Play resumes. So that's why I'm recording these in advance. You can always find more information by watching weekly roundups. But that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Let's Play Metroid Zero Mission. Bye-bye!